literally the only serum that I have ever claimed and labeled as a holy grail serum. Barrier strengthening ingredients with exfoliating ingredients, like it just makes so much sense. Help to target those pore concerns as well as evening out skin tone and texture while still being hydrating. Some definite improvements, especially for overall kind of smoothness of my skin. Minasan konnichiwa, this is Tina and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I wanted to share a comparison review between my Holy Grail serum and its new upgraded formula. If that sounds like your thing, then please go ahead and channel登録しちゃってください. Happy summertime, you guys! Well, not for me, but for most of you. Warmer weather, longer days, spending more time out in the sun. Summer comes with so many wonderful things, but it also usually comes with some unwanted skin concerns like more visible pores, excessive oil production, congestion, and texture issues. You guys know what I'm talking about. And for these concerns, there was always one product that I personally relied on, my Holy Grail serum, the Numbuzin No. 3 Skin Softening Serum. As much as I still love this serum, in a recent video where I revised a bunch of my Holy Grail products, I did mention that I just wasn't reaching for this product quite as much as I used to, mainly because fermented ingredients have become a lot more common in the 4+ years that I have been using the No. 3 serum. And then guess what? Numbuzin listened and delivered. I mean, they didn't personally listen to me, but they definitely delivered and came out with a upgraded No. 3 Plus serum, which is more potent and more targeted to those pore concerns. So let's do a deep dive into what it's all about. This video is sponsored by Numbuzin, who I am so excited to be working with again. I mean, the No. 3 serum is literally the only serum that I have ever claimed and labeled as a Holy Grail serum in my whole skincare career. So, you know, it's a big deal. Currently, I'm also using the No. 5 and No. 9, which you might have seen me using in my recent kind of routine video, non-sponsored by the way. But you guys should have seen me when they announced their new serums. There was a definite moment of panic where I literally put like 5 of the original No. 3 serum in my cart because I thought they were discontinuing it, like releasing the new one. I was like, oh my God. Safe to say, I did contact them and get confirmation that they are not discontinuing the original No. 3. Thank goodness. But it did get me very much interested in their new serum launches, which was anybody else shocked at how many they came out at once? As soon as I saw the announcement, I was like, every single one sounded so intriguing, like the ingredient combinations seemed very unique and compelling, at least in my opinion. So let's take a look at the new product lineup. First, we have the No. 2 Rose PDRN Collagen Plumping Serum. The pink packaging is so cute. This one is a instantly hydrating and plumping serum which contains 5% rose PDRN to help with skin repair and regeneration. It also contains 6 peptides, which we love, to enhance that collagen production, as well as 62% collagen water to help with that intense hydration. It has a jelly-like texture that adds volume and glow to your skin while helping to plump out those fine lines. As an extension of this serum, we have the No. 2 Rose PDRN Collagen 2x Plumping Serum. Essentially a enhanced, more potent version said to be 2 times as more effective, hence the 2x. This one has 10% of that rose PDRN and 15 peptides. On top of that, it has collagen shots, essentially collagen spicules to deliver all the ingredients more effectively and can help with that skin texture too. Overall, it is a intensely skin volumizing serum. It does come with a little spoon for application. Again, a very juicy texture that I would almost describe as pudding-like. I want to eat it. Because of those spicules, you can feel a little bit of a tingle when you're applying it, but it does add that instant glow. Another new launch was the No. 4 Ceramide AHA Glazed Skin Prep Serum. Okay, they call this one a barrier-safe exfoliating serum, and I am here for it. I somewhat recently did upload a video on how to gently exfoliate your skin because a lot of the time chemical exfoliant formulas can be harsh, especially on sensitive skin. But this serum combines 3% of glycolic acid, so AHA, a really nice low percentage, with 3% of PHA, which is a really gentle exfoliating ingredient, with 5 ceramides. Honestly, why isn't this more common to include barrier strengthening ingredients with exfoliating ingredients? Like, it just makes so much sense. This one is a milky syrup-like texture that spreads and absorbs quickly to help achieve that glazed, smooth skin. And it is gentle enough to use daily, morning and night. Although I'm usually someone who doesn't always handle chemical exfoliants like AHAs and BHAs well, I haven't had any issues of sensitivity with this one. And lastly, we have the star of the show, at least in my opinion, the No. 3 Plus Blue Bioretinol Pore Refining Serum. As you may know already, the original No. 3 was called the Skin Softening Serum. It focused on smoothing out bumpy skin as well as helping the appearance of pores by using a high percentage of fermented ingredients like Bifida and Galactomyces. The new No. 3 Blue Serum also focuses on pores and skin texture but uses more clinically proven ingredients to create a further potent formula. First, we have Blue Bioretinol. This is a mixture of stable and non-irritating plant-based retinols combined with copper peptides. Another powerhouse when it comes to anti-aging benefits, and it also gives the serum this natural blue color. Retinol has been proven to be one of the most effective ingredients on the market when it comes to pore care and well aging, as it helps with cell turnover as well as refining skin texture. But we also know that retinol can sometimes be sensitizing to our skin, so Numbuzin has used liposomal delivery in this formula. Basically, they are tiny little bubbles that contain the active ingredients. If you look really closely, you can actually see these tiny little dots in the serum, making the formula more effective and less irritating for everyday use. It does also include 10% of niacinamide, which I'm sure most of us already know, but help to improve our skin tone and texture, as well as controlling that excess oil production. And lastly, we have 0.2% of BHA, another chemical exfoliant, but a beautiful low percentage for those of us who have sensitive skin. It helps to exfoliate deep within our pores to help prevent breakouts. Now, I know the initial thought is, aren't all of these combined kind of harsh for my skin? Because honestly, that was the first question that I actually asked Numbuzin, especially for the No. 4 and No. 3 serum. How often and when can I use them? But they showed me they are gentle enough to use every day, morning and night. And I must say, I haven't had any irritation issues using it in that way. Although I would recommend using one or the other per routine when it comes to these two. For example, using No. 3 in the morning and then No. 4 at night, or just focus on using one serum like me. I have been using the No. 3 morning and night every day for the past few weeks, which is also the other great thing about the No. 3 Plus. It is such a multifaceted serum, as it does include multiple active ingredients that help to target those pore concerns, as well as evening out skin tone and texture while still being hydrating. Essentially, it is a 3-in-1 pore serum that kind of covers all bases. This one has a super lightweight, watery texture that absorbs quickly, so great for even oilier skin and in summer too. As I said earlier, this has been the only serum that I've been using morning and night for a while now because I wanted to test its effectiveness. So my routine's looking like cleanse, tone, serum, eye cream usually, and then moisturizer, and obviously SPF if it's the morning. And I've got to say, my skin is not looking too shabby, right? I know it sometimes can be scary to reach for retinol products, especially in the summer with those possible added irritations from the sun, but this one is definitely as gentle as it gets, so great for sensitive skin and beginners too. Of course, if you have never used any form of retinol or chemical exfoliant, I would definitely recommend introducing it slowly into your routine. I mean, we should be patch testing all skincare anyways to see how it reacts to our skin. And lastly, wear sunscreen in the morning regardless, but especially if you are using any active ingredients. So, in regards to comparing it to the original No. 3 serum, there is absolutely no denying that it is definitely an upgrade, especially considering the ingredients and the potency of the formula. The active ingredients like retinol, niacinamide, and BHA are all very well-known, clinically proven ingredients that are scientifically backed for their efficacy, and Numbuzin do have the clinical tests to prove that too. But we are definitely not writing off the original No. 3 3. I mean, I am so attached to this guy for a good reason. I feel like if you have drier skin, like a more viscous texture, or have had really good results with fermented ingredients, this one is still an absolute gem. I mean, they didn't discontinue it because it is still such a big seller, but if you want something more lightweight and want to target more severe pore concerns while still helping with well aging, I feel like the new number 3 Plus will be a great multitasker. Now, me personally, on which is better? Come on, you guys, you cannot make me choose, at least not yet. I have had 4 years with this baby. We have had some tough times, but he has never let me down. With the new version, although I've seen some definite improvements, especially for overall kind of smoothness of my skin, I would still like to test it for at least a few more months to see its maximum benefits. Although I must admit, it has been really nice to be able to include a little bit more retinol in my routines, but in a super gentle way. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed my take on the renewed version of my Holy Grail serum, and once again, thank you to Numbers-N for sponsoring this video. I genuinely enjoy so many of their products, and I would have talked about these serums in my videos anyway, so it kind of worked out perfectly. As always, I will leave the product links in the description below, and I would love to know in a comment which of the 4 new serums that you are most intrigued to try. Legit curious, because I feel like every single one is so tempting, are they not? Thanks always for watching, and of course, like and subscribe while you're at it. I have 2 other videos here for you to check out, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye! Mwah!